Hey guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to our little old Spartan front. In the last episode, we did a few things. So, we have been dealing with a series of counterattacks, or the attacks that the Etruscan League made against our forces, and we are now in the process of dealing with said issues. We're basically fighting, we basically have set up a defensive line in the southern half of Italy, trying to do what we can to resist. We've got two armies more or less fully equipped. We've got this army that's trying to get the Thunderbolts of Zeus to get upgraded, and this army which is now fully upgraded, which is now on its way towards the front lines, heading towards the northern territories over there. So not a lot of action has been going on in this front line, with the exception of a couple bits of fighting. In the south, the scumbag army that tried to have a go at us, we were able to defeat in a very epic battle. Leotini with Spartan Expedition, loads of mercenaries, but very, very good amounts of stuff. We finally now have our Ares Dread army, with elephants and Libyan infantry in tow. So they're not going to be that good. Neither of these armies are going to be that skilled, I will add. We've got equipment, we've got supplies, but the generals are both fairly new. So, Athenades, I just remembered something. Asinios. No, that seems fine. He's not the guy I remember. So, yes, we are sort of stabilizing that situation on the southern front. On the island front, we've had a bit of fighting going on. We were able to make more gains in the northern territories of Corsica, which is great. Sadly, the enemy Nuragak Confederation have taken over the northern island as well. So, unfortunately, our hopes for ending that war quickly have unfortunately gone to shit. And both of these armies have now... Well, actually, no, the Hecatorahones are sort of okay. They're not good under any circumstances, but they're okay-ish. We're going to try and see if I can get some two more things so I can like recruit some more native infantry, because unfortunately we can't really recruit any Libyan hoplite. Otherwise, I would recruit more. Neurogenic warriors. They said that. I mean, they're expensive, but I can recruit 3 of them, and they're sacrificial infantry, and I don't have to waste good Spartan lives. I don't know. I could get some cavalry archers, but cavalry archers, I'm not so... You know, I might just grab these Neurogaric warriors just to fill them out. Not earning much money, but it's fine. So, yes, our armies are in position, sort of beginning to step up the offensives. We've also grabbed the town of Algorithm. I know it's not what it's called, but it's just quicker to say. And we're in the process of converting that region to become more Spartan. We're like 3 more turns away before our... replenishment rate and our morale of all general units goes up, along with recover from everything, so that's all good. And then once that's done, we're finally going to start getting where is it that consolidation of power, and then begin to go back towards more economically focused items for that. But anyway, I've been rambling on enough about what's going on. This is the end of the turn, is it not for me? That's your command. Yes, it is. Right, you are 2020 stack, and I want to defend, so I will. You're not doing anything because I'm at peace with you. That's fine. So let's end the turn. So the war at the moment has entered into a bit of a odd stage. The Etruscan League does have a shitload of power. Unfortunately, the end game isn't... Well, unfortunately, the end goal is in sight. And we are seeing quite a significant presence of... oh yeah, these bastards keep taking my units down. It's annoying as shit. There we go. That's what I was afraid of. Multiple armies of... Oh, only 2? Oh, I see. Yeah, this is the dick move they make, where they get 2 armies, one to lay siege. And I like how the AI does that now. Yeah, native Umbrian Hillman versus... You know what? I don't trust this lot. Disengage! Withdraw. Finding shelter. Right, he's withdrawing. Yeah, that's fine. See, it's fine. We withdraw. Yes, it's a bit bad, but you know what? It's fine. That's it. Come to Cassium. Oh, whale. Whale? In the Mediterranean? Right. The way is open. Of course. I guess. Ready for battle. Some of them to disband. Doesn't seem like it. Dread of Demios, Latinium, enemy army retreats. Alexander Skias clicks. That's over here. That's perfect. And our village over at Frigere has now finally got itself a troop destination / place. You could do with being a farm? No. We could make the gathering place. So we got these guys.
At your command.
Right, let's move you up.
On the move. Ready for
He's
battle.
coming in as reinforcements. These guys are not going to come into it. These guys are basically stationary. Troubled replace. Well, that's not a surprise, is it? Right, so you guys are just chilling there. We've got person doing that. The front line is fairly active and open. I don't see any reason for them not to move up. Wings of Pegasus are not as able to move because they've got siege equipment, but that's fine. Nagoro's one turn away from being saved. Next turn, come next turn, I will have you... Right, just fairly bog standard equipment. Bingo! There's the target for us. We've got 2 armies in the north there. I had a feeling there was something like that. Okay, so these 2 guys are going to try and push up and grab Terranoa. Terranoa? Terranoa. Yeah, Terranoa. We're going to grab Terranoa, secure that sector, and then the army, I'd say the Hecaton Cherries. Hecaton Cherries are going to push along and help secure that Thari. And be able to... I know I'm butchering the words here. I fully appreciate I'm butchering the language of the ancient times, but for the sake of getting stuff said faster. Right, you... nudge you up to, like, there. You are fully staffed. Am I... I don't want to take up too many other dudes. Do you have options for Ballista? No, you don't, but you do have Hippeus. 3 units of mercenary Hippeus, or... No, it's not quite there. I mean, the Leotini needs to upgrade its military anyway, so I think it's only fair that we do it this way. Right, so you are slowly upgrading. The army inside is then even has the same look in general. These guys are recruiting. It's fairly typical for a one province to have like 4 armies, because, you know, that's logic. Cornus is about 2 turns away from being adequately defended, which is okay. Corellius, unfortunately, isn't able to do anything at the moment, which sucks. I could improve the thing, but that would take up a lot of food. But then again, we are, like, milking the food now, so I could probably upgrade that and do whatever. So it's like it's working to my favor to do that. So we can't upgrade you because of the Lycium, which is in 6 turns. Okay, so the thing we're going to do first is we're going to get that, then we're going to go Lycium to help research faster. You're okay, and you're okay. You're about finished on moving. You guys are okay. Good. Okay, so we've got right. So what we're going to do on the front lines over here, because this is the last sector we have to worry about. Right, you need to make your way to the front lines as soon as possible. Run, motherfucker, run. You've got 1 more turn till they are recruited.
Is that all?
Make your way up there.
Get
yes.
to it, men.
Right, cool. When you hit the front lines, we'll then set this sort of thing up. I will attack this because every time we attack an army of the Etrustican League, I think we can probably deal a... You know, if we can kill an army, it drags their numbers down, and it means that we can effectively stop... It takes them a few turns. Even if they can get... You know, the AI gets cheats. We know this.
To battle!
But if we can attack... Right, you go that way.
For death and honor!
Good, good. Ooh. Dick move, but I'm doing it. Ah, shit. Really? I only lost 112. Screw it. Withdraw.
At
You
once.
cowards.
At your
Right.
command. At your command.
Right, roll up a little further forward so you have no
Your
choice.
next command.
You withdrew!
Them all!
91, 92. I'd say balanced. Yeah, balanced will be fine. I'd say... before we do, though, let's save. Because knowing Sod's Law... Are you gaining reinforcements? He is gaining reinforcements. Somehow, despite the guy being 500 leagues away from him. Right. Well, we've got the catapults, including a free one. And we've got the support of reinforcements. I might make this into a normal battle. Because, you know, we need these battles. Ah, there we go. Haste in every business brings failure. Yeah, I can vouch for that. This campaign has a moment where I can happily vouch for that. Dragged me down, quite sadly. We even have their own polybus, which I think is absolutely hilarious. Alright. Well, it makes sense on that. Like, this mod, I will say, over the course of this campaign, I've noted that this mod has some really good ideas and some really bad ones. Ah, the old-fashioned... Really, motherfucker? Really? I would love to know why my army that was right behind me in the campaign map is suddenly right next to me. No, this thing is... It's there. The army that... Oh, it's stupid. Right, anyway, let's fight over here. Might as well line them up over yonder. It's stupid. This whole battle is stupid. Because the stupid way that the... Ah. Yeah, you lost all of your skiritai, don't you? Yeah. So our spear line is very strange. Right, well, we'll form them up properly when I get the chance. You lads... Explosive. You boys are going to be the frontline sacrificial infantry, because I have no desires on keeping you alive. You guys are going to be over there. Swordsmen are going to be remaining as infantry. Going to be remaining as thing. You boys taking cover in the trees. Go. Pause. You lads are going to be ahead of the polybuses by so. You boys are going to be ahead of those dudes by so. Spartan swordsmen can go over here. You two can run over to the left-hand side. Greek soldier goes here and go. The reinforcements will miraculously appear at the same time, right next to the army. And you have to attack.
Cavalry! Swift riders at your command.
Right, you're making your way to the left.
Commander! Sparta!
Right. Catapults. Hold up.
Ready and waiting. Commander!
You all good? No, not all of you arrived. Now you're ready? Good. Right. Peg it to the other side. Oh, you're joking. The game crashed? No? What? I have no idea what just happened, but I can tell you one thing. I ain't happy about that.
Swift riders at your command.
Oh, there's all their infantry. Oh, we're going to have to deal with their infantry assault. That's fine. Also, I'm not such a humongous fan of how this particular formation is looking, but my guys are running and their guys are running, and we're all running about desperately. When they're all in range. Like about now. Have fun! Why are you aiming for the harder target to hit when you could make it easy on yourself?
At your service.
Are we going to have enough time to reform?
Ready for orders.
Yes and no. Right, I'd say we can reform. It'll be a bitch, but we can possibly reform. Right, cavalry move across to the right. You boys make a move. It's going to be all fairly disjointed, which is the scary... Well, I say scary thing. It's going to be disjointed, which is the concerning factor, as well as the fact that you guys are all going to be running in a semi-awkward-like manner. Right, all the peltists form up here. Try and sort of do what you can. All sword infantry, we need just to keep them separate. So, all sword infantry. Roll to about here. Oh, balls. Right. All spear infantry. Roll to the left a bit. One of them is a general in there. Where's the general? Where's the general? Like, I'm fairly certain there's a general in there. I'm fairly concerned that there's the general now. Ah, general's guard, right. There's the general. He needs to make his way to another location. Right, cool.
Ballista!
Right, when do you possibly move over to there? Right, cool. Oh, you boys ran into it, didn't you?
Spartans! Advance at speed! Yours to command! Quick march! Melee cavalry!
Right, you boys are doing your thing over there, that's fine.
At your service! Orders! Royal Spartans!
Royal Spartans. They say Spartans, but you say Royal Spartans. I'm like slight confused, but that's fine.
Yours to command! We await your command! At speed! Spearmen at the ready! Forward! Your orders! Ready and waiting! Orders!
Right, you guys are over there. Good. Right, you boys. What are these guys? Gonna be native Sabine warriors. Oh, you're so mincemeat. Have fun.
Commander! Now! Ready and waiting! Fire on the enemy! Fire on the enemy! Ballista!
Like, I don't care about the other
Yours
stuff,
to command!
but yeah.
Charge!
Right.
Spearmen!
You guys begin to envelop a little bit on the flanks.
Your orders!
And then you guys can, like, chill over there. General can make his way over towards there. You lads now can effectively charge that right side. Right, you're mincemeat.
Orders! Quick march! As you command!
There we go.
Sparta! Ready and waiting!
Skidatai, stand firm, stand strong. And then these guys who are extremely heavy hoplite. Great job, they've murderized them. Right, take care of those Etruscan polybus, because I think polybus needs to die.
Commander!
The enemy general is dead.
You're joking, we killed him with an explosive
Quick! Ready and waiting! By your
Not the most intelligent move, cavalry, is it? Charge this polybus! Wow, that is the first recorded case, I believe, of us killing a general with an explosive shell. At least in this camp in Rome 2. I think I did it once in Attila, so I won't count for Attila. But I can tell you now, I've never done... that is super rare. That is like a once in a bloody campaign lifetime. And even that is a little bit rare. Right, so that's their general dead. But that could have been one of the other generals. You never know.
swords! As you command! Ready! Advance at speed!
Right, you lads have finished.
Commander!
Right, break through the midsection.
Sparta! Yes, orders! By your command!
Right, fantastic. If you'd like to kindly make your way towards
Our
that.
general is under attack.
We're in the shit, they're in the shit, but we're all in the shit together. Way. Right, their Spartan. Their forces are quite limited.
Missile infantry ready.
You guys are pushing that way.
Italian swordsmen. At the double.
Archers are okay. They've taken some casualties, but it's not as bad as it could be.
Forward.
Feed through the mid.
Melee troops. Your orders. Engage. Start. Spartans. Commander. Double time. Your orders. Peltasts. Double time. Swords. As you command. By your command. At your service. Attack their position. We await your command.
Okay, now the archers are getting a bit stupid, but now I think I can afford to do a slight stupid with them. You boys charge into them, you boys charge into them, you guys charge into them, you guys drop your swords, everyone charge! Charge! We'll wipe these guys out fairly quickish. And then we can annihilate a large portion of them. A fair amount of them are going to get away, but if we can annihilate enough of them, 13, 30, yeah, that's what I was going to say. If you can hit enough of them in the route, like hit enough of them in the route,
The enemy general is dead.
enough. If that initial burst of dead people, that initial burst of routes, can result in a ginormous amount of them dying in like the first 5 seconds. Like if the first 10 to 20 5 to 10 20 seconds is crucial. Because, for example, now we've got Etruscan City Guard that are getting away.
Yours to command. Yes, Commander. Understood.
Who said they couldn't get their own experience? Ah, even the catapult crew are using it. Yeah.
Melee cavalry ready.
Oh, I sense another group of people trying to get away.
By your command.
Right, they're running. You go nab them. More cavalry.
Swift riders at your command.
Yeah, no mercy for these fucks. Etruscan Axis infantry. Look at that. Beautiful.
Ballista for glory.
There's a bunch of guys who are going to get
By your
away.
command.
Nice, nice. I'd say that's enough. So there is a decisive victory. 2 armies worth of infantry completely and utterly annihilated. They've lost nearly all of their troops. One of them died to friendly fire, apparently. We suffered a little bit of friendly fire, but nowhere near as bad. Well, nowhere near to be... not bad enough. There we go. English language for the win. So, that was a fairly quick but decisive battle. That's 2 armies that are now hopefully destroyed. One of them is definitely gone, because the army had withdrawn, and by the logic of the game, if you withdraw and then lose another battle, 9 times out of 10 they die. But in this case, both armies are now dead, which is fantastic. Unfortunately, we did lose the polybus. I am so sad about that. Let's look at them.
Ready for battle.
Right, question. Fairly strong garrison. The Venetians would also assist them in this battle, so
We hunger
it is
for
more
battle.
profitable to
Make haste.
wait a
Ready
little
for war.
longer
On the move.
and garrison back up if necessary. But no, we've done pretty darn well.
Commander.
Oh, for God's sake, we've captured another bloody polybus. We got rid of the Greek one, and then the bloody... I thought I killed them.
At your command.
GG. GG. Right, so we haven't been able to make any gains yet, but don't worry, reinforcements are coming. I mean, the thing is, we need to... Once we've taken... The issue is, I'm kind of waiting on 2 factors. One, this campaign to be resolved, so I can then send these guys over to the east and to the front lines. And for this campaign to be resolved as well, because both of these two positions means I can't fully focus on just one front line. Having only one front line to worry about is what I want to achieve right now. And unfortunately, we're just stuck. Which sucks. Being stuck sucks. Rome at the moment loves me dearly because we are now allied with... we are allied together. And admittedly... well, the problem is the Romans are actually quite friendly with the Etruscan League. But I made an alliance with them in the past to try and make them, well, less likely to go to war with us because they are quite close to our territories, and I don't have the ability to defend myself if we were attacked. And that's the problem. We could be attacked, and unfortunately, I don't have the 100. I don't have the ability to do that, which sucks. So we need to win the war quickly over here so that the Romans do not have a reason to dislike us. That said, I am allied with them, so they can't break the treaty without me having a prior warning to them. So I'd say we are in a sort of fortuitous position-ish. I mean, I'm seeing a fleet in the distance as well. Like, there was a Etruscan fleet somewhere. There it is over there. It's an admiral, but... I've got no naval supremacy. I've got no naval to speak of, truth be told. Once these guys have been recruited, which will be in about a turn's time... good shit, good shit.
These people trouble the Senate of Rome greatly.
Umbri.
I respectfully ask that you do something.
I don't see the Umbri at the moment. And I'm intending on going to war with them eventually. So yeah, we'll go to war and make them happy. I should have asked for something, shouldn't I? That's fine, it's fine. Right, so
the people and the priests agree that this war has run its course. Let us have peace.
Okay, no, because you declared war on me for absolutely no reason. So I will demand that you pay me 6,000. 9,000. Ah. 6,000. I mean, I whooped you. I whooped you hard. Yes?
War achieves only short-term gains. It is time to try the civilized option. Peace.
Gonna be the same.
Do you see this broken strap upon my sandal? That is the gods telling me to refuse your
And this war shall continue. You are the ones who declared on me. I am not letting you have this end of the war without, You declared war on me, and then you're expecting me to pay you back. It doesn't work like that, Sonny Jim. So, you can go yourself. Because they are not, under any circumstances, going to do anything. Right, New Organic Confederation. Now, they're strengthening their forces in the centre part of the island. If we could just do something. Right, what's this? Hire bodyguards. Yes! Yes. Whereabouts?
Ready for battle.
Right, we're okay at the moment. Faction encounters. Hi, Umbri. Sorry we're at war with you. I will eventually make peace, but... Good shit. Good shit. What are you doing? How strong is this army? Right. Nogoro has got itself a muster field. Yay. And we will continue to get more muster fields. Right, you.
Ready for orders.
I need you. I need recon on this area. Right, okay, so there is now confirmed no hope for this town. It is a 20 stack. Quite a strong 20 stack. But we do have reinforcements in the form of these guys.
Make haste, men.
Pegasus is going to be hit pretty hard, of course, but...
None will escape.
Right. Right, there's a few of these dudes, but again, nothing special. These guys are currently forming up to try and do something. I may need to at some... Well, then one more turn, and we'll have a somewhat decent garrison.
Ready for battle.
It's a bit hard to attack when you've got nothing to support you. I mean, if it was just a bunch of these dudes, like these guys, but they may be in reinforcement range. And again, they're in a defensive position, so I can't really do much. Cornus has got a garrison, and it's got a navy watching over it, which is fine. I might have a couple of light hoplites.
Strong men.
Peltists. Ooh, that. Ooh. Boy. Right, you've recruited, yes?
We hunger
Yes.
for battle. March.
You too. Right, you too. Go to the march mode and make towards the south.
Commander.
You, my dear fine fellow, out of normal march formation and into standard march formation.
Journey completed.
Okay. So,
We hunger for battle. Ready for orders.
this army
Ready for orders.
is
Ready for
attacking. This
battle.
army can move to attack.
Your next command.
They want to fuck off? Oh no, the dumb bastards want to try. And they also bring their friends over. That's good. Arguably, this is a fairly equal fight. This one has chariots as well as this army. They've armed their... Well, they've upgraded their weapons, but they're only Sardi Hillmen, which is a little hilarious. Their general is... Well, their leading general is of equal strength in terms of leadership. We've got Etruscan Axe Infantry, some of these Etruscan Hoplite, same for these dudes. They are fairly hench. I mean, my guys are hencher, but at the same time it could be that we may have the same issue as before, that reinforcements are coming from on the enemy's side. So we're roughly equal in this battle. Hopefully the battle itself will be better. They are in an initial raiding stance, which means they are slightly better in morale, but they are bad in melee attack. So all of their dudes, and arguably, I mean, this army is garrison... Oh no, wait, really? No! You're joking. These guys are crap. These guys will be crap. These guys are in raiding. We've just caught the enemy with their trousers down. Both of my armies are elitened. Well, this army has gotten extra effects, better stuff on them, so that's fine. And this army... Oh, baby. I think I just found the bad guy with his trousers down. Oh dear. It would appear that they are under the shitters. Dear. Oh, and it's raining. That's not what I wanted. Dry? Yay. Dry. Dry. Right, the enemy has the defensive position, obviously. Quite a bit, in fact. Holy shit. And they have a polybus. This is bad, but I have catapults, so... Haha. Huzzah. Haha and huzzah. Right, so the enemy have gained... I mean, the thing is, I've got an advantage in certain regards. Oh, this is actually kind of... This is quite a challenge, I'm not going to lie. Reinforcements are going to come in, but they may come down rushing because of the determination to do whatever. We are fighting uphill. The only area I can tentatively see as a good place to attack / defend is up here. In range of their weapons, unfortunately. But yeah. So, Spartans are going to try and move up as best as we can.
We await your command.
Sword infantry will do the same thing. Peltists will try and do whatever we can. And the bog standard general guard will do there. Cavalry... There's nothing really we can do around here. This is the part where Italy becomes a bit of a bitch. And start. You coming down the hill? Maybe.
Today is the day of battle that we prayed would come. Take up your weapons and make your farewells. Some of you will die in what follows, but our people will have victory. At your service. Orders.
Right. The enemy has an extremely good position on the top of this hill, and we might have to find a way of forcing him off. Obviously not what I want to do. I want him to come down and sacrifice that, and we are going to do battle here. This is possibly one of the more awkward positions I've had to defend over. But I think, considering the circumstances, we might be... Because he has definitely got the superior position, but I've got the catapult. So he'll have to, by the logic of the game, come down to attack me, because I can technically force him off the hill. By the logic, at least. He's going to have reinforcements. Also, the game itself is going to be not so pleasant to him, because he has...
Swordsman! Double time!
So...
Held ready and waiting!
The issue is it's really awkward in their placement. So, like, what? Go here?
Quick march!
And then... Ironically, he probably would be better suited if I put those guys there. And you two form up here.
Double time!
Because the reinforcements are going to be coming through on this side, so it's like we got to be quick. And we got to march up carefully, because the catapults are going to be vulnerable as shit for the time being. We have to hold out until such times as the catapults arrive.
Ready for orders!
I mean, normal cavalry can... I'll have the cavalry move to the right-hand side and do some reconnaissance operations, but I cannot guarantee that we'll be in the safe. So, yeah, this is how the battle will go, it would seem. I think the enemy doesn't know quite yet if we have catapults. I reckon once we throw a couple of shells up there, like I'll position the the catapults, like so that it forces them to be in a somewhat well, that forces them to come down, because it looks like they're already bringing up their A games. And I don't blame them for wanting to hold this area. This area is actually quite good. I mean, the avenues for attack are limited. I could either try that way, or sorry, that way, a frontal assault through a, you know, forested position, and then of course we've got all the issues regarding assaulting up this way, and even this way. Like, none of the areas we are here. What are they doing? Are they coming down, or are they just extending? It looks like they're extending. Right, let's do a little recon. My guys are all good and ready to go. Their guys are all tired and shit, hopefully. They're eager, but they may be tired. Getting some extra recon is going to be absolutely beautiful. Right, there goes their cavalry. Cavalry? Chariots. If we can advance slightly further, I will try and set up a defense position along this point, but again, the hill makes this battlefield rather awkward. But the settlement to the distance, which I think is... Okay, so judging from reinforcements, we were like there, we're there. So arguably the settlement should be... Is that it? No, that's just trees. It should be somewhere in the distance, maybe over there. Like maybe over the next crest of that hill. That's where the settlement is. Because there's all the trees and stuff, so... Arguably it should be... Maybe it's around... Is that it? I think we're very close. Like there's a settlement possibly over there. Because the road... Where is the road? So I know there's a road nearby. This technically counts as the road, but not really. Right, catapults are almost in position. I might attempt to set them up along this line here, making this job a little harder, but that's fine. You guys get to move up ahead.
Your orders ready. Peltasts at the double. Missile infantry.
Right, cool. Now that these guys have arrived, what we'll do is we will organize the... well, we'll organize these guys as best as we can, so... I don't know, actually. They're in the polybus's range. That's not good.
Riders at your command.
Oh, shit.
Cavalry
They've been shooting at them all day. Fuck. Spread out.
by your command. Peltasts.
Who's shooting? Or is it all of them? Wait, is there two? Oh, they're multi-targeting. That's just great. And also, there's another set of them as well. That's just helpful. You're targeting the polybuses already. You little gems. It's a shame you can't hit shit, but it's alright. Target some of their infantry, hit them a couple times, make the AI realize they're not going to be able to get away with this shit. Right, okay, so...
By your orders.
Any ranged other dudes nearby. Right, well, Skiritai need to stay together, same for those dudes. Cavalry, I want the cavalry to stay relatively close together.
Yours to command. Fire.
Oh, they're withdrawing. Shot and a half, whoever made that.
Field artillery ready. Fire on the enemy.
This is a very interesting battle, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, good shot. Annoyingly, they're just hammering my dudes, which is not something I can really be super haps about. I don't want to just rush up here and like waste infantry, but
Archers.
unless I do my stag, like my normal deployment where I'm like, because these guys are tired, so I could take the infrastructure, yes, the infrastructure, the initiative, and try and push, like push some of the infantry up, get my javelins near positions, and try and coax them down. Try that actually.
At your service.
Archers will form here.
Orders.
Catapults don't seem to be wanting to dissuade them up, so we'll move them up like so.
Spear infantry at your command.
Skiritai will form up as backup reinforcements over to here.
Spartan.
Normal Spartan soldiers will move up. In fact, our general will form up next to our commanding officer. We'll form here.
Speed. By your command.
Spartan soldiers will form up here.
At speed. Hell tasks.
Melee cavalry ready.
Taking fire, but these guys are going to hopefully force them back. Right. He's fired. Shot, if a couple of them made it.
Orders.
Bingo! Concentrate fire on those skirmishers.
Ready and waiting. Orders understood.
You coming down?
Field artillery ready. Stop now. Hell tasks.
Right, quick javelin throw and then throw it. Here they come.
Double time. Advance at speed.
Melee horsemen. Riders at the double.
Double time and engage those Etruscan cavalry.
Missiles awaiting target.
Ouch. Yeah, not liking that. Beautiful, though. Absolutely beautiful. Right, you guys are getting ripped to shit, and I'm so sorry about that.
Speed. Orders.
But you are taking the fall that I need you to take.
Orders. Ready and waiting.
Spartanes, Soldaten.
As you command.
Wenn die Soldaten dortig marschieren, würden die Kids in die Bett marschieren. Oh my god, they literally just got in.
Orders.
No, doesn't count, doesn't count, doesn't count.
Ballista.
Ballista, withdraw.
Advance at speed. Spartans. We await your command. Hell tasks. Ready for orders.
Right, they're going to try and outflank.
Orders. As you command. Orders. At speed. Ready and waiting.
Do
By
not
your
shoot.
command. By your command.
Move to the right.
As you command.
Our general is under attack.
There.
Hell tasks. Missiles. Ready and waiting.
Oh god.
Forward. Orders. Advance. General. Sparta. Quick march. Ready. Yes, commander. Hell tasks. Loose. Ready.
Right, you boys, move up.
Italian swordsmen. At the double. Swords. Fire. Spartans.
Right, you. Hits into them.
Your
You fuckers move into position and start changing.
At your service.
Push mid.
At the double. Sparta. Ready.
Push left.
At the double. Italian swordsmen. Yours to command. Defensive positions. Double time. Melee troops.
Charge into the rear. You boys move up. They're getting reinforcements from other points. My guys have done an absolutely beautiful job. Go kill those polybuses and stop them from doing whatever. You in position? Yes, you are. Second little group. Second little happiness. The group attack and all that jazz. Push in. You two, try and push into that group over there. You lads begin moving. Peltists, reform aggressively. Archers, redo the same thing.
Ready and waiting. At the double. Yours to command.
Open up.
Fire at anyone. Swords.
Swift riders at your command.
Right, we'll take care of those dudes as well.
Swords.
You boys, open up.
Yours to command. Sparta.
At speed.
General.
Right, these boys are going to get into the shit. That's fine.
Spear infantry.
Punch up. You, over there. You.
Ready.
Like, this general's kind of taking the nick a bit, but concentrate fire over there.
Melee infantry ready. Orders. At speed.
Orders. Ready.
These guys are going to be inspiring.
We await your command.
Hop into the cavalry fight. There's their general. Two of their armies are going to be into shit. My dudes are just killing them because, obviously, they're caught with their pants. We've caught them with their pants down, and a lot of them are going to go down to shit. This is beautiful. This is absolutely fucking beautiful. And this is basically pincering them into place
Ready for orders.
and then just flat out annihilating them. And we're also surrounding them to a small extent, which is
Ready and waiting. Your orders.
push in, push in, push in.
At your service.
Like, the disadvantage of us fighting on this hill is ever so apparent, but the fact that we are slowly but surely encumbering and overwhelming their forces is a telling fact now. Like, we're taking probably a lot of friendly fire as well, which is not good. Got to be careful about that.
Spartans. Swords. Commander.
By your command.
At your service. By your command.
Charge in, charge in.
Italian swordsmen. At your service.
Melee cavalry.
Forward. Swift riders at your command. Men of Italia. Now. Your orders. At your service. Ready, men. Commander. Your orders.
Right, they've got a bunch of spears. Actually, no, all of them are in there.
At your command.
Spearmen. Ready for orders. Melee
Their swords are keeping them in place. You boys are just keeping those skirmishers out of there, because that's one.
The enemy general is dead.
General's dead. The battle is decided. In this moment, it's happened.
Ready for orders.
The crush needs to happen.
Peltasts. Charge.
Swift melee cavalry.
The pincer is made.
General. Sparta.
On advance.
Swift melee cavalry.
Riders at the double. Riders forward.
There's a lot of fucking infantry rolling out. Red line of death.
Await your command.
That's why you call it the red line of death. Because they will die. Army isn't routing as much as I'd hoped. A lot of these guys are getting away. Like, that's way too many for me to allow them to live.
Ready for orders.
Like, the army is going to be crushed in a second. We just need to cause the rest of them to rout, which is what they're doing right now.
Ready, men. Ready and waiting.
Right, now that that's being done, everyone focuses on rushing up and capturing all the dudes.
Yours to command.
Boom! All of them get the boost,
By
so
your command.
as if nothing happened. And now we've got to crush as many of these dudes as possible.
Glory.
Now, I know there's some dudes who might be escaping from the lower half. These guys are almost able to escape.
The enemy general is dead.
2 generals down. 2 fairly strong armies of the Etruscans have been destroyed. Their armies have been ripped asunder by the fury of our Spartan forces. And they tried to make, you know, a demand saying, okay, we've lost the war that we declared upon you. Let's have a treaty, but you got to pay stuff. This is the arrogance of Etruscan soldiers. They think themselves so strong that they can destroy us in one fell swoop. I think not, dear friends. No, I think they need to learn a tougher lesson. And that lesson is do not fuck with Sparta. You fuck with Sparta, you get the spear.
General!
Right, just grab those Phoenician warriors, because everything else is like 18 and whatever strong, so they can... It's just so we can pick off the stragglers and stuff. But this hillside is probably going to go down in history as one of those big old clusterfucks. I mean, truth be told, this is actually quite a... Like, if we hit the slow-mo on this. Like, think about it. This particular hill, unassuming, completely pointless, but has just played host to one of the more devastating battles of the Etruscan-Spartan War. Like, hundreds, if not thousands, lie dead by the dead tree. And like the valley side and everything, you just... On the valleys and everything, the war has taken its toll. Quite an aggressively... Oh, hello. That's a load of those dudes.
Melee horsemen!
There's a lot of those dudes who are still alive. Ah, balls. Those guys are going to get away. Shit.
Melee horsemen!
All those guys dead? Yeah, well, most of them are dead. Like, yeah, I'd say that's enough. Don't want them getting all away. So we killed 3,000 and we lost 1,100. Literally. We had 40 friendly fire casualties. That's not bad. Oh, dude's caught a lot of kills. Unfortunately, the Peltists suffered quite a bit of casualties, but I think, considering this, considering the circumstances, we actually were outnumbered. Not by like they had a few hundred more than us, but we had discipline, duty, and a high-quality army. On this occasion, it was actually quite fitting. But not only that, if we caught an army, like if this army here, I believe, is going to fall because we've killed them. Dead.
Make haste, men.
Whoever was with you certainly is not going to be feeling the love anymore. More to the point, we can do this.
On the move.
Slowly but surely, we've softened these bastards up. And if I'm not mistaken, the town itself is sadly not down on its numbers. But we can attack it nonetheless.
Ready for orders. March. Commander.
Wanna run away? No. They want to fight. And the battle is so one-sided, I'm not even going to give them the satisfaction. Oh, that is beautiful. Dead.
On the move. Ready for battle.
Fine.
Ready for orders.
Beautiful. We've gained a very important settlement. Frigele. Civil settlement. And turn into that. So there you go, guys. I think we'll wrap things up for the episode here, because I think it's roughly about the same time, or slightly later, but regardless. So yes, victory, and a battle won against the Etruscans, destroying quite a fair amount of them, which is pretty dope. And not only that, we've got reinforcements right on top of each other, and one front has just given another front a boost. Quite a nice boost at that. And this army in the south is actually getting reinforcements in the next couple of turns. So, you know, boon for days. Boon for days. Now question, Rome. You are happy with that. They don't like my expansionism, but ironically, the Umbri. Ah, because we are at war with the Umbri, shit we do against them is going to keep us all good. They hate our guts, which is not a surprise. But but hey, howdy ho. That's how shit rolls. That's how shit rolls. Right, Skidate Swordsman or right. Well, we could do with a couple of light Spartan hoplites anyway, because you know. Actually, this army is primarily Spartan hoplite, so we might as well roll with that. You guys are all full-on troops. If you go towards the coast,
On the move. Your next command.
get a couple of horse skirmishers as well. I may recruit maybe some... Because you've got a load of spears anyway, so I'm thinking... I don't think some Skidate Swordsman is what you want. I think... Right. I'm thinking... This army is primarily that. It's quite literally that. I can't recruit any of these dudes. So... And there's no real range to us either. Okay, tell you what. Get rid of that. 2 more slingers. Because we need slingers, apparently. That's the only one we can recruit. And then... So, hired. So we have 18 now. And the remaining 2 will be elite and mercenaries. We are earning so little money. Oh, it's fine.
Advance.
Actually, yeah, let's hole up on this
Ready for
point.
further orders.
There we go. For some reason we can't camp on that, but we can.
hunger
Well, we
for
can't.
battle.
It's fine. Right, so you're going to be doing that. You're recruiting those dudes, so in about 2 turns you're going to be able to do that. Or if I want to, I could, like, request more... Oh, God. Like, Leotini, Syracuse, yeah. Right, yeah, so my armies are all there. We're all pretty much ready and raring to go. And in the north, we are... Oh, we need to lay siege and grab English language. I can't speak it. Terra Noah. We still need to attack Terra Noah and secure that. So that'll be the thing for the next episode. Right, guys, so we'll see you guys there where we'll basically be launching our siege of the settlement. Probably as I'm going to the assault. So I will see you guys at that point. Have a good one. Thank you very much for watching. And if you want to have any more of this glorious content, then by all means click the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that way you're informed of when I'm next in. Catch you next time.